In this lesson, we will find percent error. How we will find percent error? Let's start. For solving the percent problem, we will be provided with estimated value or predicted value, like what you are thinking, what will be your answer, but then you will get actual value or the real value, what happened in reality. So how do we find same like finding the percent of change? First step, you will find the difference of estimation minus actual. Then you will divide it with the actual value and times it 100. Dog estimates that his soccer team will win 7 games this year. The team actually wins 10 games. What is the percent of error of the estimation? Round the answer to the nearest 10th percent if necessary. Nearest 10th mean there should be only one digit after decimal point. How? Now how do we calculate the percent error? First of all, we will find the error by subtracting the estimation and actual. So that is 10 minus 7, that is 3. Now we will write the error on the top and the actual amount down. Actual down, then we will time it with 100. So what do we have now? Our amount of error is 3. 3 over 10, then we will multiply it with 100 to convert it into a percent. Whenever you have a fraction and you have to convert it into a percent, we will multiply the fraction with 100. Otherwise, you can do the other method, that is convert the denominator to the 100, then it will be a percent, because percent is a fraction with denominator 100. Now 3 times 100 is 300. 300 divided by 10 gives you 30. So the amount of error in this question is 30%. A mayor estimates 4,000 people will attend the first day of the county fair. A total 8,400 people actually attended the first day. What is the percent of error? Find the percent of error to the nearest 10th if necessary. First step, you will subtract 8,400 minus 4,000. That will give you 4,400. Now what is the actual number? 8,400. To convert it into percent, you will multiply it with 100. Here I simplified it. How I simplified it? I cancelled the 2 zeros with 2 zeros. Then I got 44 over 84. Then again I thought that I can divide it with 4 and 4. So it became 11 over 21. Then I will multiply it with 100. 1100 divided by 21. For that you will keep 1100 inside and divide it with 21. Pause the video for a few seconds, solve it and try to get the answer. After long division, you will get 52.4. So the answer is 52.4%. Maya estimates that the wait time for her favorite roller coaster is 35 minutes. The actual wait time is 55.5 minutes. What is the percent error of Maya's estimate? Again, they said round to the answer to the nearest 10th. That means if there are more digits, you will just write one digit after decimal point. First step, do subtraction. You will get 20.5. What is the actual number? 55.5. Now we will convert it into percent. Now here I can see that the denominator is a decimal. So what I will do, I will multiply it with 10 and 10. So I will get 205 over 555, because I always make sure that when the denominator is a decimal, I convert it into a whole number, then it is easy for me to divide. Now we will multiply it with 100. You will get 20500 and divide it with 555. Now both numbers are divisible by 5. So either you can first divide them with 5 and simplify them, or directly you can do long division. When you will do long division, you will get the answer 36.9. After rounding, it will become 0.9. because we need only one digit after decimal point. So percent of error is 36.9%. Similarly, you can solve this question. One number is 16 pound. That was the estimation. Actually, it was 14.25. First step, subtract them, then write the error over the actual number, that is 14.25. Here again, you can time it with 100 and 100 because we don't want a decimal point in the denominator. Then for converting it into a percent, you will multiply it with 100, multiply the numerator with 100, then divide it with the denominator, simplify it after decimal point. Your answer will be 12.3%. Another question, a jar of marbles should contain 100 marbles, but the jar actually has 99 marbles. What is the percent of error? Here, what you will do, 100 minus 99 will give you 1 out of 99, because actually it has 99. Now you will multiply it with 100. 100 divided by 99 is 1.01%. So the percent of error is 1.01%. A cyclist estimates that he will bike 80 miles this week. He actually bikes 75.5 miles. What is the percent of error? First step, 80 minus 75.5 will give you 4.5. Now we have 4.5 divided by 75.5. Again, I can see a decimal point, one digit place. So I will multiply it with 10. It will give me 45/755. Now I will multiply it with 100 to convert it into a percent. 4500 divided by 755, it will give me 5.96%. So the percent of error is 5.96%. The table shows the predicted and actual amount. Here predicted mean estimated, predicted mean estimate, and the actual is actual one. So what you will do, 10.25 minus 6.75. Now 3.5, what is the actual? 10.25. So divide it with 10.25. Then again same method, you have to multiply it with 100 or convert it into decimal using long division, and then your answer should be in decimal, that is 34.1%. Jin's mother estimates that there is a half gallon of fruit punch remaining in the container, but there is actually only 72 ounces. Now see here, gallon and ounces are given. So what should we know? That we should know how many ounces are there in 1 gallon. So in 1 gallon, there are 128. So that 1 gallon equals 128 ounces. So how much will be there in half gallon? Half gallon means 128 divided by 2, that is 64. So half gallon has 64 ounces. How much is here? 72. 72 minus 64 is 8. So 8 divided by 72, multiplied with 100. After doing your calculation, 800 divided by 72, your final answer will be 11.1%. That is option 1. What is the main thing or important thing in this question? To look at the units, gallon and ounces. Don't get confused. First step, you have to convert. Either you can convert ounces to gallon or gallon to ounces, then only you can solve this question. So 1 gallon has 128 ounces. Half gallon has 128 divided by 2, that is 64. I use 64 and then I solve this question. So the percent of error is 11.1. Why this bar is there? It means this number is equal to 11.1111, never ending. And I told you when one number is repeating, we can write that number once, and then we can put a bar on the top of it. So the percent error is 11.1 bar percent, or 11.1 repeating or recurring, you can call it anything. Okay.